We'll go ahead and start it and put something behind it.
Oh, okay.
But be careful, because I don't want it falling.
Well.
We had a hair band. A hair band.
We'll have another.
It. Here, how about the saxophone?
Okay.
Sorry, it's not a trumpet, but that's what I found.
That's
A
cool.
saxophone.
That's cool.
So you can maybe loop it. You gotta do it at the top, otherwise it's not different. Well, it's different, but not. That won't work.
Alright, that's a little better. We'll have a series of these.
It's called our whole entire film project, but
it's a long series.
there's that reminds me of that one
Yeah, it's a little better.
when we were up at the in the mountains. I think we're living in the van up there, and we just gotten started, and we had it set up on the tripod, meaning we're early on in our film project, and we decided to do that sizzle reel.
Yeah, the sizzle reel.
I think it's part of the sizzle reel. It's really long. It's on the TLOTL marathon, and you set up the camera, or somebody set up the camera, and then I sat down and my head is cut off for for all of it. You even go and check it and sit back down, and my head's still cut off of it. I don't know. We did it on purpose.
We had some
It's intentional.
moments over stuff like that.
Yeah, we had a hell of a lot of moments over that.
I swear I didn't do it on purpose. But
we'll never know. I mean, I know you didn't. Yeah, you did. That's what I just said. We did it on purpose.
I know. Well, that's our thing, It's all on purpose.
But between us, we felt like the other one was doing it on purpose.
See, nothing that you see here on the show is
what it seems.
By accident.
Yeah.
We plan it all, including the parts where there seems to be confusion about what has been planned and what has not. It's all part of the...
It's been planned out extensively.
Yeah.
It's very
you
intentional.
don't know when the camera's not off. All we do all the time is plan the next clip.
All we do is write out our script, including that I just said, because we want it to be natural.
Yeah, and we rehearsed that.
Over and over and over. And see, I did it perfectly.
Yeah.
I did that, so it sounded like it wasn't rehearsed.
Well, I mean, see?
Yeah.
It's like that. People stammer in real life.
In real life,
sometimes
so
we stammer on our show just to trick
make
ya.
it seem real. And this is not real. Nothing about this is just real. There's not a thing about it that's real. It can't be.
Right.
This cannot be real.
It's all a trick of the light.
It's all a dream within 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 a dream. They dreamed us into existence. And we dreamed some stuff too. I mean, it's a collaboration, but the audience dreamed us into their life. And that's why if they dream us into their life and then they, have issues with us or whatever, it's like, well, their fault. We've been saying this all along. It's sorry to be rude, but not rude, but kind of harsh, kind of brutal there. But we don't want to be brutal to the audience. But, it is your fault if you manifested us like this.
Yeah, and then you'll meet your neighbor, and they'll be having a totally different experience of us.
Of us.
Yeah, and you'll be like, what the... And we'll be like, see?
Our neighbor met their lawyer, and their lawyer watches us. Remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I do too. Hey, that's Rudy.
Is it?
That's Rudy.
Oh, well, we're not going to show Rudy, I don't think.
We'll just do a shout out
take
to
our
Rudy.
word for it. That's Rudy over there. He's that way, but...
Yo, Rudy.
Yo, Rudy, what's up?
Here, we're stopping in to get a couple items off the sheep menu because we're hungry.
Yeah.
And basically we hadn't bought groceries.
There's the bell. Gong. South of the border.
Sorry.
Taco Bell.
Rolling up your window on your arm, but Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy from
My baby has to refresh my memory about who's
from the
who
coffee shop at
and
the
what's
mall.
what.
That we
Oh,
loved.
Rudy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Rudy will always remember us. We made his place livelier just
He
by
will.
going in.
Yes, he will. The dreaded day I did that Dillard's interview.
Oh, yeah.
I made the mistake
yeah.
of getting a Dillard's interview, and that went haywire. The Dillard's interview was good. I didn't get the job, but I was proud of myself for
Man, I was proud
going
of you.
through that fucking interview. That was not really rigorous. It wasn't even that hard, but it all came down to, have you done sales on commissions? And I'm like, no. And that kind of ended it. So, you know, but then we met at Rudy's. What was it called? R&H? R&H?
Yeah.
R&H
yeah.
Coffee House.
Rudy's a big
We
tennis
love
fan.
that place.
Rudy has
Yeah.
he has a picture of him hanging
Federer?
out with Rafael Nadal.
Nadal, okay, yeah.
I think he's a big Nadal fan.
Cool.
I mean, you know, who's not?
Right,
really, you know,
but
I am sure,
I mean,
you
anybody,
know.
well, maybe everybody is a Nadal
Maybe
fan.
he has, well, he probably
Even
has
people who don't know who
enemies, though.
Nadal is.
Except his enemies.
Huh?
Do you think he probably has enemies?
Who, Rudy?
No, Nadal.
He doesn't.
Nadal
does. You've been
Yeah.
pissed at Nadal.
I just been, yeah. Well, he's
But
done some
Rudy
shit,
has
yeah.
no enemies.
No.
He was so sweet to us when we had that meltdown in there after that Dillard's thing.
Which one? Which one?
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
I think it was
that was the
mainly
thing, man.
one
He
big
knew,
one.
man, when we came in, he knew it was like about to get exciting
Yeah.
in his coffee shop. Yeah.
But he,
I don't know why. Maybe it was because we trusted him. Maybe it was,
we trusted him and he was trustworthy.
he was sort of
That's
an
the thing.
impartial witness to
He was an impartial
whatever was
witness. He
happening in
just
our
kind
lives.
of
He kind of stood
held,
back.
he kind of grounded it. He
Yeah.
kind of was like
He was
a lightning
kinda,
rod.
He was kind of there, like, yeah, like a lightning rod.
Yeah.
Or maybe like he should be like the cloaked person standing in the
In
corner
behind
quietly
behind,
in this
like,
case.
in
Yeah.
Lord
And
of
not
the
a-
Rings.
yeah, but like a
Strider?
beige cloak, maybe, you know, like
beige
sort of a
cloak.
neutral colored
Neutral
cloak.
cloak.
Yeah.
Kind of like Strider.
Like Strider.
I don't
yeah,
know. Maybe his was
yeah.
black, but
Well, you know, but
it doesn't matter because it was neutral colored earth tone.
Yeah,
You know.
totally.
I don't know. Is black earth tone?
Like Strider, but maybe he borrowed the cloak from his elf girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah, so
yeah.
it's like an elven cloak.
But that'd be kind of
Yeah.
green.
Well, I
But
mean,
that's
could
also
be kind of
earth
like
tone,
like
earth
like
tone.
like here. This is what I'm thinking of. Earth tone is like check out that earth over there. That's,
Yeah, that okay.
color,
That's
like that
earth
color.
tone. That's
Yeah.
earth tone without a doubt.
Yeah, it's like
Well, I'm hungry, hun, so let's turn them off. And I hate to because I love us. I love us, and they love us,
well,
and we just got to keep throwing it out there till they run with it. I mean,
yeah.
you know, somebody liked our deal today, and I'm like, that is one wise person because
Yeah.
when I watched it, I
that person
laughed
is-
so hard.
looks cool.
That
I'm glad,
person
man.
probably laughed
Man.
as hard.
You gotta be like special
'Cause
But
it's
you don't have to be that
intentional.
special, but you gotta be, I don't know, you gotta be like that person, but not really, because that person, he or she is a natural leader,
Yes.
And they're a good leader.
A
They're
lead,
like the
lead liker.
They're like the good shepherd, but they're the good leader. It's like the
You
same
stayed at
thing,
the Good
kinda.
Shepherd.
I did. You know.
Yeah, I don't know
It would
if you
be-
want to tell them about it.
Well, it was a nice place. It was
Yeah.
for junkies and alcoholics and people with nowhere else to go. But
Hey,
there
that's the
was,
perfect place for
yeah.
the Good Shepherd.
Totally.
And that's a euphemism for Jesus.
Yeah, so am I comparing us to Jesus? I don't remember, but...
Well, they were comparing themselves to Jesus.
Well, our audience is like Jesus. At least that person who liked that one clip is.
Yeah, the like
See,
leader.
that's what makes them the good leader.
The Good Shepherd
Which
leader.
means that all y'all, you don't have to be like that person, because if you're going to be a good leader, you need some good followers. But follow that
Right,
person.
you need some sheep.
And start liking our stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And,
Be a sheep, like us. Right? Everybody's a fucking sheep. Do it for something good.
Right.
Do it
Yeah,
for us.
hey, that's calling all sheep, you know. Come watch our show. Fuck yeah, man. Why not, man?
Yeah.
Well, we're
And all sheep are
watch out. 'cause there's gonna
everyone's
be,
a sheep.
There's some wolves in the audience.
Let's get
too.
real.
Well, wait a
Everyone's
minute.
a sheep, even
Well,
if they think
even
they're
the-
not a fucking
even the
sheep.
wolves are
We know
sheep.
we're not sheep.
And
That's
you know,
why
that y'all sheep,
you need to
that's why
follow
you gotta
us if you don't want to be a sheep.
Get in there. There's gonna be wolves in sheep's clothing that are actually sheep.
Yeah,
in the
right.
audience with
I get
you.
that.
So don't sweat that. You
So
know?
it's like a sheep
It's like,
wearing
it's,
a wolf's
it's like where
clothing,
everybody comes together,
wearing
man.
a sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a, what is it? Is it a sheep?
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep, people.
But see, the thing is, we're not sheep.
And
We're not wolves.
The good leader is
we're
not a sheep.
renegades. We're not
Yeah.
Mavericks, because of what's her name
Yeah.
said. Sarah Palin said she was a maverick.
We're
and
the
that
ones
just
that
really
like everybody
turned off that word
cheers
for me, and I
at the
love
end
Mavericks.
of the movie, right? Everybody feels good.
Remember that movie,
Yeah,
Maverick?
Maverick with
That was
everybody.
wonderful.
Everybody. It was true what Jimmy Kimmel said. He said everybody loved Maverick, and they did.
Maverick?
Maverick.
What? That movie, Maverick?
Yeah.
I loved that movie,
That was,
Maverick.
yeah, weren't we just talking about that?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know how
okay.
Jimmy Kimmel got in on the deal.
Oh,
but,
nobody knows how Jimmy Kimmel got in on the deal, but
yeah, that's true.
Anyway.
Oh, you're talking about Top Gun Maverick.
yeah, what were
No,
you
I was talking about Maverick.
Oh, the one
with-
with James
Yeah,
Garner
James
and
Garner
Mel Gibson
and
Jodie Foster.
And Jodie
Yeah.
Foster.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Right.
Okay, I'm hungry, so
That's
we'll be
good.
back.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.